Take a moment and think about how your legs have been feeling lately. Heavier by the end of the day, slightly swollen, colder than they used to be, or even aching when you walk short distances. After 60, it's easy to assume this is just part of aging, but that assumption often hides something important. There is a very common drink, consumed daily by millions of people, that can quietly worsen leg circulation without most realizing it. What many people overlook is that circulation isn't influenced only by movement or genetics. What you drink every day plays a direct role in how easily blood flows through your legs. One specific drink can thicken the blood, strain the veins, and intensify circulation problems in ways that are rarely explained clearly. In this video, you'll understand which drink to avoid if you have poor leg circulation after 60, why it affects the legs more than other parts of the body, and what choices can better support healthy blood flow as the body ages. This information is grounded in how circulation actually works, not trends or guesswork. If you've noticed swelling, heaviness, cramps, or visible veins and have wondered what's happening beneath the surface, what you're about to learn can change how your legs feel on a daily basis. Poor leg circulation after 60 rarely starts all at once. It develops slowly, often so subtly that the early signs are brushed off as normal aging. Legs may begin to feel heavier, colder, or slower to recover after short walks. Many people accept this as inevitable, but circulation problems in seniors usually have clear and identifiable causes. Blood circulation is the system that delivers oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. The heart pumps blood through arteries and veins, and the legs face an extra challenge because blood must travel upward against gravity. With age, arteries can stiffen due to atherosclerosis, limiting flow, while veins may weaken, especially the valves that push blood back toward the heart. This is where bad circulation in legs elderly adults commonly begins and gradually worsens. Health and daily habits accelerate this process. Conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, excess weight, long periods of sitting, and even past smoking reduce vascular health after 60. As blood flow slows, warning signs appear, including cold feet, tingling, cramps when walking, leg swelling and circulation discomfort, slow healing wounds, and visible varicose veins and circulation problems. In some cases, these signs reflect deeper issues such as peripheral artery disease symptoms or chronic venous insufficiency, which is why specialists like those at CVMUS emphasize early attention. And while movement and genetics matter, daily choices also shape circulation, especially drinks that affect circulation, one of which plays a surprisingly large role. The drink to avoid: alcohol. With that foundation, alcohol deserves closer attention. It's familiar and social, often part of long-standing routines after 60, but its effects on alcohol and blood circulation become more significant when circulation problems in seniors already exist. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, causing fluid loss and dehydration. As hydration drops, blood thickens and becomes harder to move through aging or narrowed vessels. For someone with poor leg circulation after 60, this added resistance increases strain on the system. The legs feel the impact first because blood must travel upward against gravity. Thicker blood slows venous return, which is why leg swelling and circulation discomfort often appear after drinking, even in small amounts. Vascular clinics such as Clinica Vasculaire FOSD.com frequently note dehydration as a hidden contributor to worsening symptoms. Alcohol also causes blood vessels to widen. While this creates a warm sensation, repeated dilation weakens vein walls over time. Veins aren't meant to stretch constantly, and when they do, blood pools in the lower legs. This pooling contributes to heaviness, ankle swelling, and progression of varicose veins and circulation problems, a pattern often discussed by specialists at espacovascular.com. Inflammation further complicates the picture. Regular alcohol intake can irritate the inner lining of blood vessels, reducing elasticity and disrupting normal blood flow regulation. In aging vessels, this leads to less efficient circulation and more noticeable symptoms of bad circulation in legs elderly adults commonly experience. In everyday life, the difference is often subtle but consistent. Evenings without alcohol are more likely to be followed by lighter legs and better morning comfort, while evenings with alcohol often bring lingering tightness and swelling. Alcohol doesn't cause circulation problems overnight, but when vascular health after 60 is already compromised, it quietly amplifies existing issues. Although alcohol is sometimes associated with heart health, circulation in the legs follows different rules. When symptoms are already present, its effects on the lower extremities become far more relevant than any perceived benefit. Important clarification: Is any alcohol safe? This is where confusion often begins, because mixed messages are everywhere. You've probably heard that moderate alcohol intake may be linked to heart health, which naturally raises a question. If small amounts are sometimes associated with cardiovascular benefits, could alcohol still be acceptable when dealing with poor leg circulation after 60? Some observational studies, including research discussed in PMC, noted that light to moderate intake, around 1 to 6 drinks per week, appeared to correlate with lower rates of conditions such as peripheral artery disease symptoms. At first glance, this sounds reassuring, but these findings need careful interpretation. These studies do not prove cause and effect, they only observe patterns. People who drank moderately may also have exercised more, eaten healthier diets, managed stress better, or maintained stronger social habits. Alcohol itself may not have been the protective factor, but simply part of a broader lifestyle. Another limitation is that population averages don't reflect individual realities. These findings don't apply well to people already experiencing circulation problems in seniors, visible varicose veins and circulation issues, or persistent leg swelling and circulation discomfort, where the vascular system is already under strain. Research consistency is also lacking. Some studies show no benefit, while others suggest risks rise even at moderate levels once age, medications, and chronic conditions are considered. Many adults over 60 take drugs for blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes, and alcohol can interfere with these treatments, indirectly worsening alcohol and blood circulation in the legs. Think of circulation like an aging road. Small extra stress may not matter when it's new, but it accelerates damage when cracks already exist. This doesn't mean alcohol must be eliminated entirely, but with poor leg circulation after 60, the balance shifts, and minimizing intake often leads to lighter legs, less swelling, and better recovery. How alcohol affects symptoms. This is where the connection becomes obvious in daily life. Poor leg circulation after 60 isn't just a diagnosis, it's felt in the legs, especially by the end of the day. Alcohol tends to amplify symptoms that might otherwise remain mild. Swelling is often the first sign. Alcohol promotes fluid retention while reducing the body's ability to move that fluid back toward the heart. Veins relax too much, circulation slows, and gravity causes blood and fluid to pool in the lower legs. Ankles may look puffier, shoes feel tighter, and socks leave deeper marks. Clinics such as http://Clinica Vasculares are frequently note this dehydration and rebound pattern in leg swelling and circulation problems. Over time, the body recognizes the difference. Evenings without alcohol often allow normal recovery by morning, while evenings with alcohol leave lingering heaviness and tightness. Repetition makes the pattern clear. Varicose veins follow a similar path. They develop when vein valves weaken and allow blood to flow backward. Alcohol dilates veins, weakens supporting tissue, and increases internal pressure, accelerating progression in those already affected. Georgia endovascular specialists commonly note that alcohol doesn't cause varicose veins outright, but significantly worsens their visibility and discomfort. Pain and cramping often come last. Poor circulation limits oxygen delivery to muscles, and alcohol intensifies this by thickening blood and increasing inflammation. Muscles fatigue faster, nerves become more sensitive, and recovery takes longer. That's why discomfort may appear sooner than expected and linger longer. When symptoms fluctuate from day to day, it's rarely random. Alcohol and blood circulation rise and fall together, stacking on top of existing vascular health after 60 and pushing symptoms further over time. This naturally raises another question. If alcohol worsens circulation so quietly, could other everyday drinks be doing the same? Other drinks that can impact circulation. Once alcohol is addressed, it's easy to assume the problem is solved, but circulation is influenced by more than one drink. Several common beverages can gradually worsen poor leg circulation after 60 when consumed frequently or without balance. Sugary drinks are a major contributor. Sodas, sweetened teas, and many fruit juices contain high sugar levels that promote inflammation and damage the inner lining of blood vessels. Sugar also disrupts insulin regulation, accelerating vascular damage, particularly in people with diabetes or prediabetes. Georgia endovascular specialists consistently link high sugar intake with vein disease, swelling, and reduced vascular tone. Excessive caffeine creates a different challenge. While moderate intake may be tolerated, large amounts can temporarily narrow blood vessels and raise blood pressure. When combined with dehydration or prolonged sitting, This further reduces blood flow efficiency. Information highlighted by Revitive.com notes that excessive caffeine can worsen circulation challenges in susceptible individuals. Artificially sweetened beverages add another layer of uncertainty. Diet and zero-sugar drinks may avoid blood sugar spikes, but artificial sweeteners can still influence inflammation and vascular signaling. Research discussed in Frontiers suggests potential long-term effects on vascular function, making caution reasonable for those managing circulation problems in seniors. The goal here isn't alarm, but awareness. Many drinks that affect circulation don't cause immediate pain. Instead, they quietly reduce efficiency until heaviness, swelling, and fatigue become persistent. The encouraging part is that once these hidden stressors are reduced, the body often responds faster than expected. And that naturally leads to the most constructive question of all. Which drinks actively support circulation instead of working against it? What to drink instead? Once it becomes clear which drinks quietly worsen circulation, the focus naturally shifts to better choices. Supporting vascular health after 60 doesn't require supplements or complicated routines. Most of the benefit comes from choosing drinks that help blood flow instead of creating resistance in the system. Water remains the foundation. With poor leg circulation after 60, steady hydration allows blood to move more easily through arteries and veins, improving oxygen delivery, reducing swelling, and easing strain on the heart. Sources like WebMD consistently highlight hydration as essential for circulation, and about 2 liters per day works for most people, adjusted for heat or activity. Sipping throughout the day is usually more effective than drinking large amounts at once, and many people notice lighter legs by evening when hydration is consistent. Herbal teas and functional drinks add extra support. Ginger tea helps vessels relax and reduces inflammation, while hibiscus tea supports healthy blood pressure, indirectly benefiting alcohol and blood circulation in the legs. Beet juice provides natural nitrates that support vessel relaxation, and small amounts of citrus or pomegranate juice offer antioxidants that protect vessel walls. For those who sweat often or stay active, low-sugar electrolyte drinks help maintain fluid balance and venous return. When water becomes the default and supportive drinks are chosen intentionally, swelling decreases, energy improves, and daily habits begin to amplify these circulation benefits. Lifestyle habits that improve circulation. Improving poor leg circulation after 60 isn't about one fix. Progress comes from combining small habits that reinforce each other. While drink choices matter, daily movement and recovery play an even larger role in circulation problems in seniors. Movement is one of the most effective tools available. Regular muscle contractions help push blood upward against gravity and prevent pooling. Walking for 20 to 30 minutes a day, indoors or outdoors, often reduces leg swelling and discomfort. Swimming supports circulation while protecting joints, and cycling keeps blood moving without impact. Consistency improves when movement is built into routines. Walking after meals supports circulation and digestion, and often leads to fewer cramps and better endurance over time. Leg elevation adds simple support. Raising the legs above heart level for 10 to 15 minutes daily helps reduce evening swelling. Compression socks further assist by supporting vein structure and improving upward blood flow, especially during long periods of sitting, standing, or travel. Diet reinforces circulation. Leafy greens provide nitrates, garlic supports vessel relaxation, fatty fish reduce inflammation through omega-3s, and citrus fruits protect vessel walls with antioxidants. Healthline consistently links whole, minimally processed diets with better vascular health. Avoiding prolonged stillness is equally important. Sitting or standing too long allows blood to pool in the legs. Brief movement breaks each hour, such as walking, stretching, ankle circles, or calf raises, keep blood flowing and prevent stagnation. Together, these habits form a system. Movement improves flow, elevation and compression support recovery, nutrition strengthens vessels, and frequent motion prevents pooling. Combined with better drink choices, many people notice improvements within weeks. Knowing when these steps are enough and when medical guidance is needed remains the final piece of the picture. Take a moment to reflect on what feels familiar here. Leg heaviness, swelling, or discomfort are often accepted as normal after 60, but poor leg circulation doesn't have to be tolerated. Small daily choices, especially what you drink, how often you move, and how closely you listen to your body, can change how your legs feel from one day to the next. The most important step is choosing where to start. Improving hydration, adjusting a daily drink, adding movement, or responding earlier to symptoms all build momentum. Awareness opens the door, but action creates change. If this video helped clarify what's happening in your body, support the channel by liking the video, sharing it with someone who may be struggling with circulation problems, and subscribing for more practical health guidance. Turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. Before leaving, watch the next video on your screen to continue learning how to support circulation and overall vascular health. Keep moving, keep learning, and give your body the support it needs.